Spirits of the beyond, heed my call, ring my bell. There was no way she could see what was coming next. When the bells rang, everyone screamed their lungs out, "My name is Imagine, and my parents are so cringe it's not even funny. Would you look at that bar, what a bee. I can practically smell the ghosts already." Bill, wait, are you guys going to help with the stuff? Of course not. They got to catch ghost or whatever. That's my twin Caleb. I swear I'm nuts if I didn't have at least one other sane person in the family ghosts who wait for me, and that's Ma. When Ma was for Mum and Dad, caught her chatting up an imaginary friend. Don't be silly. Frederick, of course. I don't play with fire. They found some dead guy with the same name who happened to live in our house a while ago, and they went off the deep end. They were convinced me was a medium and became obsessed with ghost hunters, but Caleb and I never believed that. However, they forced us halfway across the country to move into their dream-haunted houses. They'd spent the last 3 days of the drive telling us about the unfortunate events that befell the previous owner. The first owners lost their teenage daughter, Lucille, in a freak accident. Nobody has lived in the house for more than 3 months since 1784. Even if Mum, Dad, and Nave were delusional freaks, Caleb and I could at least be normal. Hey, look at this one. The listing didn't say there was a basement. It's kind of creepy. Oh, don't tell me you believe in ghosts now. I believe in raccoons and squatters. This stuff is ancient. Don't tell Mum and Dad or they'll make us use it. That's when I saw it. A board game. Hey, isn't 139 Sheffield Avenue. This address. Think it's fun. It's the exact layout of this house I want to play. Don't you have ghost catching to do there? Batteries ran out, so we're taking a break. Oh no, it's PG-13. Maybe next time she needs friends her own age. She has plenty in the spiritual world. There's no instructions, just this poem. I guess your lucky ones have been chosen to play a short game. The roles are simple, the stakes quite tame. Complete the challenge before the sand runs out, or your soul will be bound to this old house. Weird, this sand. That's when I looked at the game pieces, and to my horror, Holland there us. Suddenly the light went out. Oh my god, it's just May. How Maeve turned the lights back on. Ma, we found it. Our parents charging their numerous ghost-catching appliances. Mum, M's being a brat. We told you to charge it before we left. I did, but then we stopped at the gas station and wanted to check out the Is everybody giving us the silent treatment? Hello? Caleb knocked on the counter for dramatic effect, and his hand passed right through. I touched the wall, and it was like there was nothing there. What the We raced back downstairs. That's when we saw them, us lying on the floor. Oh my god, we were dead. When I turned around, there was a translucent-looking girl hovering off the freaking ground. I'm Lucy. Don't freak out. It's a bit late for that. We can't be dead. We were just alive. Technically, she said, floating closer. You're not dead yet, but you will be if you don't finish that game before the sand runs out. Caleb scoffed. I'm too pretty to be dead. This is insane, I yelled. Lucy sighed. That's what I said. Then I didn't play, and whoopsies, now I'm stuck here forever. So you're like a real-life ghost. I prefer spirit, and I've only been dead for 40 years. Come on, roll the dice. Caleb picked up the dice. What do we do? This is real. We only have 3 hours. I looked at him, then at Lucy. Let's play. Caleb and I reached the top of the stairs and gasped. Our once relatively empty house was now filled with ghosts just milling about. How many ghosts are there? I don't know, a lot. Hello, I waved, but they ignored me. Not all spirits are as nice as me, Lucy warned. It's best to leave them alone. So, what did you roll? Caleb asked. 4, that's how many spaces you move. Spaces. Just then, the floor in front of us lit up, forming glowing blue squares that led down the hallway. 4, I repeated, and took 4 steps. This is so fun, Caleb said, grabbing the dice. My turn. 5. I'm ahead. He raced past me. It's your turn, Kim. I picked up the dice. They felt solid, real. Why can we touch this and not other stuff? Because the dice are made out of bones, Lucy said casually. We can also touch lights and a few other things. Just roll it. We're running out of time. We took turns moving along the glowing path. We found objects that materialized out of thin air, and Lucy said we had to interact with them in the correct way to advance. How do we win? Caleb asked, inspecting a floating candelabra. Get to the end of the path, Lucy said. That's when something even weirder happened. I saw a ghost walk right through my sister Maeve, who had just come home, and I swear she shivered and looked around. Is somebody there? Hello, Maeve. She could feel me. I drifted closer. Maeve, can you see me? What are you doing? Lucy hissed, pulling me back. My sister can sense that I'm here. That's impossible. Hello, Maeve called out again, looking right past me. See, she's looking the wrong way. She doesn't know anything. Maybe we just need to get closer, Caleb suggested. Can Maeve sense us? Lucy shook her head firmly. There's no such thing as mediums. Okay, stop. She looked genuinely scared. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just so many ghost hunters have come here over the years. I tried to connect with them, but it all turned out badly. They can try to exorcise us, and it can be very dangerous. You guys are my friends. I'm looking out for you. Come on, let's finish this game before time runs out. We kept playing, but the glowing path seemed to stretch on forever. It felt like we were getting no closer to the end. Are we almost done? Caleb wind, aren't you having fun? Lucy teased. Suddenly, a loud, obnoxious bell rang from downstairs. What is that? I asked. Probably nothing. But then a new voice echoed through the house. Spirits, do you hear me? Spirit, I wish to commune with you. Wait a minute. I knew that voice. So grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and let's get started. It all began with my sister Maeve doing a séance in our new living room. Spirits of the beyond, she chanted, heed my call. If you're here, ring my bell. I couldn't resist. I flicked the little bell on her table, and it chimed loudly. Maeve's head snapped up, her eyes wide. She screamed, I screamed. Honestly, everyone screamed. "What is it, sweetie?" Mum asked, rushing over. "Stop making fun of me," Maeve cried. "It really hurts my feelings." I tried to explain I'm not ... but before I could finish, Mum cut in. "Honey, who are you talking to? Imogen, are you feeling okay?" Just then, a cold gust of wind blew through the room. I knew it was Lucy, the spirit I'd been talking to. Mum and Dad both gasped and then crumpled to the floor, unconscious. "Mum, Dad," I yelled, "what did you do?" Lucy's voice whispered in my ear, "Fine, they're just knocked out." They were going to freak out and ruin the game. Maeve stared at me, completely bewildered. "Who are you talking to?" "Wait, ... are you dead?" "I'm not dead yet," I explained. "My friend Caleb and our bodies are in the basement." I quickly filled her in on everything: the board game, the spirits, the hourglass. Maeve looked horrified. "Wait, why can I only see you and not Caleb?" she asked. "Maybe because I was the one who answered your call," Lucy's voice suggested. "We're wasting time. You take care of Mum and Dad. Me and Caleb need to finish this game." Maeve looked at me with wide, scared eyes. "Imogen, I have a bad feeling about this." "I've never heard of spirits working like this." Lucy scoffed. "Who do you think knows more about this?" "Some kid or someone who's been dead for 200 years. I thought she said 40, but I pushed the thought away. "Help me with the lens," Lucy insisted. Maeve wasn't giving up. Who made this game? How could a board game knock your spirit out of your body? She was asking all the right questions, but Lucy was getting impatient. "We don't have time for this. Maeve, we need to finish. Then we can talk. Focus on Mum and Dad. We've got this." I felt bad leaving Maeve alone and confused, but Lucy was right. Time was running out. A few minutes later, Maeve burst back into the room. "Imogen, I talked to the other ghosts in the house." "She what?" Lucy hissed. "They said Lucy tricked them all," Maeve shouted. "She trapped them here, knocked them out of their bodies, and forced them to play games until they got stuck forever." Lucy's sweet voice turned venomous. "She's a liar, Imogen. Your sister is a spoiled brat who can't even talk to ghosts. Believe me," Maeve pleaded. "What do we do?" But just then, the last grain of sand fell through the hourglass. We were out of time. "You're dead," Lucy said, her voice dripping with satisfaction. "It doesn't matter now." "No," Maeve cried. "You should have listened to me, but you let her distract you." "Distract us," I stammered, looking at Maeve. "I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help." Lucy's voice, now echoing around me, was cold and triumphant. "I guess you finally got what you wanted. Ha! Mum and Dad all to yourself. You can go and do your freaky little ghost thing. Me and Caleb will be out of your hair. I never wanted that. We moved across the country for you," she continued, mimicking a whiny tone. "You're all Mum and Dad ever care about. The saddest part is, now that we're dead, maybe they'll finally pay attention to us." My spirit felt like it was shattering. Imogen, please, was the last thing I heard from the living world. Go away. It's good for the living to let go. That was a little, harsh. Imogen, what does it matter? We're dead. I can help you adjust. Let me show you where you can stay. I need space. I just couldn't believe it. I was 16 and dead over a stupid board game. It was so unfair. We're in this together. Thanks, Caleb. Where's Lucy? I told her we needed twin time. As I sat there, feeling sorry for myself, I heard faint crying. Is that Maeve? Caleb and I followed the sound to the living room where we saw our little sister. She was shaking Mum and Dad, trying to wake them up. Mum, Dad, I have to help Imogen and Caleb, please. Seeing Maeve like that, it hit me all at once. Caleb was right. I wasn't just harsh, I was mean. It wasn't her fault. She was Mum and Dad's golden child. I didn't know if listening to Maeve would have helped us, but I should have trusted her over a stranger. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just upset and scared. Maybe it's not too late. I do see why a random hourglass would have anything to do with you getting back into your bodies. I'd ask Mum and Dad, but I can't wake them up. If Lucy knocked them out by flying through them, maybe I can wake them up by doing the same thing. Stand back. Maeve flew through Mum and Dad, and they both woke up with a gasp. What happened? You can't freak out, but Imogen and Caleb are half dead. What? Maeve filled Mum and Dad in, but then Lucy came barreling in, freaking out worse than I'd ever seen. What are you doing? You said this was twin time. A similar case from 1976. The Nottingham Hill case. We have to put the spirit to rest. The Nottingham Hill case was one of the golden standards for ghost hunters. Apparently, some hunters helped a vicious spirit move on by saying their full name. We have the names of the people who used to live in this house somewhere. Stop. Stop. This freaked Lucy out. The whole house shook. The other spirits even joined in. It's so loud. Why are you doing this? They're helping us. You have no idea what it's like to be lonely. Frank Paul Burnett, 1973. We lay you to rest. Odie Marie Hawkson, 1920. We lay you to rest. Brad Andrew Lopez, 1987. We lay you to rest. Dad, is it working? I think so. Find Lucy's name. She's not on the list. Wait. The first girl who died in this house. The teenager. Lucille Elizabeth Sheffield. The moment Dad said her full name, she stopped screaming. We all waited, wrapped in silence. 1784. We acknowledge you. As Dad spoke, Lucy flickered, and for a moment my parents could see her. Thank you. All I wanted was friends. I'm sorry I tricked you. I didn't mean to lock you out of your bodies forever. Go away. It's good to let the living go. What's it matter? We're dead. I can help you adjust. Let me show you where you can stay. I need space. I couldn't believe it. I was 16 and dead over a stupid board game. It was so unfair. We're in this together. Thanks, Caleb. Where's Lucy? I told her we needed twin time. As I sat there feeling sorry for myself, I heard faint crying. Is that Maeve? Caleb and I followed the sound to the living room, where Maeve was shaking Mum and Dad, trying to wake them up. Seeing her like that, it hit me. I wasn't just harsh, I was mean. It wasn't her fault. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not too late. I don't see why a random hourglass would have anything to do with you getting back into your bodies. I'd ask Mum and Dad, but I can't wake them up. Wait. If Lucy knocked them out by flying through them, maybe I can wake them up the same way. Stand back.